in.
I was like, oh no.
There's always this like, did you push the button? Did you not push the button thing? Yeah.
I just realized because you got real quiet when right before you said okay, and I was like, gosh dang it, you recorded it all.
Kim always comes in
real hot.
Yeah, like today we spilled soup.
I had soup in my car.
And it's spilled everywhere.
I have leather seats.
And then
I got poked.
protein. We're doing protein thing.
I got poked
here.
by a plant.
Oh yeah, outside.
While I was cleaning up the soup.
You got attacked by a plant.
There's never. I wish. How weird would it be if I just casually strolled in here? Like at this point,
at this point, there's no way. I wouldn't even know.
Are you okay?
If you came in, if you came in quiet, I would immediately be like, "Are you sick?"
Oh
like,
no, this is gonna be a bad day to podcast.
I've never even seen you in my life like quiet.
I know.
Like,
I'm really not.
Yeah.
But no, every once in a while I am. So like I had a conversation with a mutual friend of ours.
Yeah.
And she had only known me as like presenting me at my restaurant.
Oh yeah.
And so we were at another mutual friend's birthday party that happens at the end of the summer every single year.
Yeah. And
she has 4 boys. Now do you know who I'm talking about?
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. So we were talking and she's like, I've never like experienced you just normally. You're a little more calm. And
there
I was
is
like,
no such thing.
I am a little more calm.
It's so short-lived.
It is.
I mean, it is like there's no. You just have to wait, and you're like, oh, there it is.
There she goes. There she goes.
We're back on.
But here's the thing: when at the end of the night, I am so quiet. I'm really struggling to get this.
You are. Yeah.
So, anyways,
keep going.
I get real quiet at night.
Well, you're probably like
I'm
completely
tired.
cashed out. Yeah.
I'm very
sure.
tired. I'm a tired girly. So, hi everyone.
Well, if you guys are just joining in, welcome to Grease and Grace. My name is Jordan.
My name is Kim.
And you are listening.
Grease and Grace. I was going to come up with a song, but then I realized I don't have a song.
Drugs are free here, kids.
I'm just on protein. That's all. Fucking down.
Yeah.
Man.
So if you're here, welcome. We're glad that you're here. As you know, I'm sure if you're here for the first time, you're probably like, what is happening? But this is normal.
This is normal.
Don't worry about it. This
is kind of like a chill time right now.
The weekly therapy session has begun. Buckle up.
I'm not a therapist, nor is Jordan. Please don't think you're ever going to get therapy advice from us.
No.
And if we tried to give any, I think that my sister-in-law would text me and be like, hey,
stop.
You can't say those things. You can't say those things.
Yeah, that's true. Like there would
that's
be some things where people would be like, that's if there was a book written on therapy, we'd be like, here's all the opposite things.
I wonder what kind of therapist.
Try this.
You kind of are. You're not a therapist, but like
I can coach and counsel. I can coach and counsel.
Yeah, you do counseling. I would not be good at it.
Yeah, I'm a better coach and then counselor.
What's the difference?
Counseling is a look backwards. Coaching is a look forwards.
Oh,
yeah. So I'm not a good counselor because there's a lot of times where people need to like go back and unpack stuff, and I'm like, why? Like, why do you want to do that?
Well, that was dumb.
Yeah,
wasn't it?
Oh, this happened in my life. I'm like, well, what was you? Like, what are you gonna do about it?
What did you learn?
Yeah, exactly. That's what my wife does. She's always like, what's God trying to teach you? I'm like, yep, see, that's coaching. Like, that's the current moment.
Yeah,
So I'm a better, like, let's talk about how you're going to move forward.
Yeah.
And sometimes there's overlap.
I'd be better at coaching than counseling.
Therapy is completely different than both of those.
Yes.
Therapy is a very different,
I like my therapist. She's wonderful.
You have a therapist?
I do have a therapist.
Do you really?
I do.
I didn't know that.
I do. I have one. And she also is like, Kim, you've got to rein it in.
Now I know why you are the way you are.
The first meeting, she's like, I'm sensing a little ADHD.
You're like, listen, lady, shut up and help me. That's what we're doing here. I don't know what you're sensing. I don't know. I don't need your perceptions of me. I need you to tell me what's actually wrong with me.
Yeah. She's a wonderful person.
Good
she's
for
out
you.
of Indianapolis.
Oh, do you drive there or no?
No, ew.
Oh, you do it all online?
It's all, yeah.
Oh, so you like
We're
Zoom with her.
in the day and age
So
of
if you get tired of her, do you just slam the lid? You're like, you know what?
I don't like your advice.
You're like, this is over. She casually calls you back. She's like, hey, Kim.
You can't do that.
No.
I'm like, I just did.
You still have me for another 15 minutes. Yeah, well.
No, she's wonderful.
That's too funny.
Yeah, I absolutely like her. But I I'm not a counselor or a coach or a therapist.
That's fair.
I'd be terrible at therapy. I'd be terrible at counselor.
You never know. Who knows?
No,
okay, so here's how the show works. Well, there's a little bit of banter, then there's a question. After the question, we'll get into our topic of the day. After the topic of the day, we'll give you a little brief description, and then we're going to tell you some greasy things and graceful things that we like about it or we dislike about it. And that protein shake was not good.
No, that like last bit tasted like pencil shavings. Smell like.
When's the last time you were eating pencil shavings?
No.
Was that during therapy?
Like? No. Okay, so we're moving, right? We moved into a house and we're renovating.
The last therapist made me eat pencil shavings.
We were taking stuff out of the basement because we're redoing the basement. And it had one of those old school pencil sharpeners, like hand crank ones.
Yep.
And I opened it up and it smelled like pencils, like wood shavings and lead. That's what this protein shake, the last little bits, tasted like. That's my phone.
No, that's mine.
Oh, that's your phone.
You're all good.
Sorry. Guys, we're all over the place.
We're all over the map. All right, so.
Oh, man.
Kimberly.
I got a question.
Question of the day.
I got it. Okay. So I tried to ask this to Josh last night, and it worked. Sometimes, like, if I ask Josh a question.
Does he roll his eyes at you?
No.
Sometimes look at you like,
but so I'll ask him questions, and then he'll, like, analyze the question, and I'm like, that's not what this was about. It's just answer it. And he's like, well, you left out details. And he didn't do that last night. So I think I'm going to ask it correctly. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. So you find out that in 1 hour.
1 hour. 60 minutes.
5 FBI agents are coming to your house to find one paperclip.
One paper. Got it.
You don't have any other paper clips in your house. This is the last paperclip in the world.
Okay.
They have metal detectors.
Okay.
They have, I'm going to say they have 3 hours to find this paperclip.
This is getting real. Okay.
They have 3 hours. If they don't find this paperclip, if they don't find this paperclip, they all die.
Okay.
So they're hot.
Okay.
They're looking for it.
Okay.
If they don't find it, you win $1 billion.
If they don't, this got really good.
If they do find it,
then
you die.
Oh, so to hide it?
Where are you hiding the paperclip?
I'm going to eat it.
What? You're going to eat the paperclip?
100% straight up.
Jordan.
I just swallow it.
Jordan, that could perforate so many things.
No, I don't think so. It's got curved edges.
No. Oh. I'm like so nervous for you. Like,
you get really good. I'm glad you're concerned about me. That makes me really happy.
In my head, like you're straightening it.
I just eat it.
That's a great answer. Do you think that they would metal detect you?
They couldn't find it.
They
wouldn't be able to find it.
Are you sure?
I mean, what are you gonna do? Like, you can't. I don't even know if well, I'm sure they do. To some extent, like it's in my stomach. Like, there's so many walls and stuff like that between them. And there's no way. There's no way they'd find it.
I wonder if they'd be able to. They can with an X-ray machine. They don't have an X-ray.
They don't have an X-ray machine, and they're not taking me to one either. Like that's not gonna happen.
That was such a fast answer.
What do you do?
Well, so Josh and I were talking about it last night. I think what I would do is I would put it I would straighten it.
Okay.
And then I would put it like where the Freon things on the back of your fridge.
Oh, yeah. Which are metal.
Yes.
Yeah.
I would put it right there. Josh said that he would put it into a pipe. Kind of like sink pipe.
I just eat it.
That's wild.
So I swallow it like a pill.
That's wild. Gone. See, I would think that would be like the first place that they check.
And then I grab my phone, go sit on the couch and be like, hey guys, let me know when I get my money. Like, I wouldn't even like it's 2 seconds of panic
wild.
and just immediate and then what are they gonna do? Like walk around? Like, I mean, they're like constantly
they're
looking
flipping tables.
And I'm like, dude, you're interrupting my me watching The Office right now.
They're moving things. They're disheveling your house.
Don't care. Like that'll all be fixed in a couple hours when I get my $1 billion.
And when they're dead.
Yeah.
All right.
And then after it comes out, I'll be like, hey, look what you guys lost out on.
Dang, I've heard a couple people ask this question, and nobody's ever said to swallow it. That blew my mind. It amazes me sometimes how people think. Like, I would have never thought to just...
Nope. Yep. Like a pill. It's not going to hurt you. It's
metal, Jordan.
It's not going to hurt you, though, because if it's in its original shape, it has curved edges.
It does.
It's fine. Past worse stuff than that.
How long do you think that it would take for your body to break down a paperclip?
It wouldn't break it down and pass it.
Oh, yeah.
There's no way. True. Yeah, it was just, If my body could break down a paperclip, I'm a mutant.
Then you have some other medical testing.
Then there are definitely things that are wrong with me.
I guess that does make sense. thought you were talking about how the body works. I'm like, yeah. I guess your body can't process metal.
I don't know if you noticed, but I have acid inside of me that will break down a paperclip. So
that's wild.
It goes in my bloodstream. There's iron in my bloodstream.
What a moment.
I feel like you're kind of disappointed with my answer there. You're kind of like,
I'm just so shocked with it. No, I'm like, man, that's a really good answer.
I feel like it was sufficient.
I like it. My first thought was to hide it in a tampon box.
Oh no! I think they'd find that.
I don't know.
I mean, if they're ripping apart my house, they're gonna find it.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Lots of people don't think to check that. Yeah. They're scared of it.
Not me. I got 3 girls in my house. I know, right? I ain't scared of it. I'm giving them out like candy once a month. Just passing them out. What do you got? 3, 4, 5? Who needs
That's
what?
Hilarious.
Oh,
man.
That's what it is.
Yeah. Anyway, so that was a question today.
You guys will have to let us know in the comments what you would do.
Where would you hide it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I'm like,
that's kind of interesting.
There's a couple other places because you only have an hour to hide it. So it's not like you have a ton of time.
That's what I said.
I've also heard like these asinine answers where they're like, I would take off the air conditioning unit blah, 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 and it's like, you have an hour. You have 1 hour.
I mean, I feel like I'd be so clever just sitting on the couch, like watching them like rip apart my house and be like, I'm going to go for a walk. See you guys.
Let me know when you're done.
Let me know when you're done here. Just give me a call. All right.
What are we talking about today?
That's the question. As you know, every week we take on a new topic. We look at the greasy and graceful aspects of this life that we live in. Sometimes it's current events, sometimes pop culture, sometimes it's just a thing that we know nothing about but needs to be discussed.
The ocean.
So, we want to give you our unique blend, because it is. You and I in the same room together, it's a unique blend. Let me tell you what.
For sure.
We'll give you some humor. We'll give you some insight. You know what? You might learn a thing or two, even though we're not therapists. I'm just saying.
I don't
know. Well, so sit back, relax, get ready for a little bit of a mix here. Kim gives us the topic. I'll give you an explanation, and then we will go from there. Kim, today's topic
This definition is going to be so simple.
No, you don't know.
It's going to be...
They don't know me, son.
Birthdays.
Yeah.
Isn't your birthday coming up?
My daughter's birthday is, well, by the time people are listening to this, it was yesterday. Mine is a month from then.
Happy birthday to
Corrine. Yep.
Ooh, is she 16?
15.
Oh, ooh, she's getting that permit. Mm-hmm. When do people get permits? Is it like you have a birthday 15 and then they're like, okay, start driving?
When she turns 15, she's allowed to go get her permit. So that is on the docket. Oh, yeah.
Monday?
It's happening. I don't know when we're actually going to go do it. Like, it's a little weird now because you don't take driver's ed at school anymore like you used to.
What?
It's way different.
Man, that's unfortunate because did people come away with some stories?
Oh, yeah.
With driver's ed?
You take it through a... like an agency now, you have a couple of options on how to do that, or you can just drive with your parents, and there's no way I'm teaching my daughter how to drive. So that's not going to happen.
But, well, teaching, no. But she still has
She's
going to
be
hours.
with me. Yeah. She's got a year to drive with us, but I feel like it will be more beneficial for somebody who does this for a living to be like, okay, this is what you need to do and how you do it.
And also I feel like listening to your parents like teach you how to do things, it just turns into like a giant argument.
Oh, all the time.
Like, stop telling me what to do, Dad. I know how to do it. And you're like, no, you don't. You've literally never driven before.
Yeah. And if you crash anything of mine, you owe me double. That's how this works.
So is she going to, like, 15, she can get a job, too?
Yeah. She already has a job.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that, actually.
I mean, she does, like, some random stuff here and there, but, I mean, she's a kid, so, yeah. But, 15, crazy.
Whoa.
Freshman in high school. Yeah, it's weird to think about.
That's beautiful.
All right, here's the deal with birthdays. You ready?
Okay.
A birthday is the anniversary of the birth of a person or, figuratively, of an institution.
Oh,
So, you're like, wait, what? Institutions aren't real? Birthdays are celebrated in numerous cultures, often with birthday gifts, cards, party, or as a rite of passage. Many religions celebrate the birth of their founders or religious figures with special holidays. Christmas, duh. And there is a distinction between a birthday, ready for this, and a birth date. Those are two different things.
Is the birth date the date that you were born?
The date of birth, yeah. So the former, except for February 29th, occurs each year, while the latter is the complete date when a person was born. So, for example, a birthday is June 1st. Yeah. A birth date is June 1st, 2010.
Oh, okay.
So there's
okay.
that.
I
Yeah,
like
yeah,
it.
yeah.
I like it.
That's it?
Do you think that people have like celebrated birthdays
Forever?
forever?
I
Like,
don't know.
When did they turn into?
Like a big deal?
Yeah. Like I feel like there's like a progression. There's been a progression of.
I want to say it probably, and I'm cheating here a little bit, but I would probably say that it has its roots back to coming of age birthdays.
Like
so
13.
Yeah. So you have like Sweet 16. What's the Spanish?
Quinceañera.
Quinceañera. You got that. I think in Japan they have coming of age day for those who turn 18.
Oh, really? Mm-hmm. What is isn't there a big Jewish birthday? Is it
the bar mitzvah on the
is that
13th for Jewish boys. Yeah.
Okay.
And Jewish girls have a bat mitzvah on their 12th birthday. Oh. So I would say that's probably like where they start. And then there was probably one person that needed a participation trophy and was like, hey.
They're like, hey,
I did something.
14.
I did something.
Nobody gets anything for 14.
Nah.
Yeah, I feel like they've turned into something. Like they've turned into like a whole moment.
Actually, I would say the opposite has happened, and I think they're not as big deal as they used to be anymore. But it could be because our kids are getting older.
Yeah.
Like, I think that's probably fair to say. But let's grease this thing up. What drives you crazy about birthdays? What's your beef with birthdays, Kim?
My first beef that I have with birthdays is kind of this celebratory thing, but like people turn it into like, it's my birth week. It's my birth month. Celebrate me because it's my birth, all of these things.
Yeah.
And it's like, you guys. Literally everybody has a birthday. Like everybody has a birthday. It's nice to like feel special on your birthday.
Correct.
Where people are like, hey, happy birthday, you know? But like when people turn it into like birth weeks and birth months. Have you ever met somebody who does that? Like, it's my birth month.
I don't know. I don't know people per se who like harp on it.
Yeah.
I know people who say it around their birthday, like it's my birth month. It's more common to me for people who have a birthday at the beginning of the month than at the end of the month. So, for example, like my daughter was born June 1st. I was born July 1st.
Yeah.
And so I think for us, it's like, it's my birth month. But it's just normal for us because it's the first day of the month anyway.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
So we're like, hey, yeah, this is when I was born.
But you guys don't like celebrate each other the entire... Like, there are people who like do like, this week
There's
we're going to go and do this. Although it would be my birth month.
Stinking amazing to get a gift every day for 30 days.
No,
or 31.
I'd be so tired of opening gifts.
What?
I would be so tired of it. Like after like the fifth one, I'd be like, okay, thanks. This is cool. But like I didn't. No.
Listen, lady. I don't know who you are.
You take these shoes and throw them back where they came from.
If you're giving me 30 days of gifts, I am not upset at all.
That's wild. That's a lot.
That'd be amazing. What if they were just cool too? Like all of them were neat. Like
I don't
every
know.
day, something neat.
I feel...
You're like, here's another gift. Oh my goodness.
I would fake be thrilled. I'd fake
thanks, a hair tie.
Fake it till you make it, baby. But like also, I don't need... I'm fine.
Love stuff.
I'm not like a big birthday person.
I love stuff.
Anymore, as adults, I feel like... What's like the last big birthday?
Ooh.
Would you say 21?
The last big one?
Yeah.
Oh, I think they're all big.
What?
I mean, run the grid. Your first one is huge, right? But here's what's really funny. It moves from other people to you. Have you noticed that? First is huge, 13's huge, 15, 16's huge, 18 is a big one, and then it starts moving away from other people to you. So 21, right? And especially for us who were from the 1900s, we can drink. Like that's where we go. And it's like, okay, let's start making horrible life decisions.
So my 21st birthday, I had lost my ID and I took my birth certificate. I brought my birth certificate in my back pocket. It was so sad. Did you know that in Indiana, they do not allow birth certificates in all bars?
I wouldn't even know that. I hate bars, but anyway.
Well, when you're 21, where else are you going?
I didn't go to no bar, that's for sure. Anyways.
Where to go? Let's unpack that.
Nope. Then 30 is more about you. Then you hit like milestone birthdays. 40, 50, 60, 70. And then after 70, it's like, I feel like every year's a big deal.
He's still here. All right.
Grandpa's having another birthday. Like, for real?
That's true. As of today, what has been your most favorite birthday?
Oh, that's a good question. What do you got? You first.
So, well, I remember turning 23. I was really excited to turn 23 because I felt like I'm an adult. I can rent a car. Mm-hmm. And I was like, I can do all things now.
Yeah,
I was really excited about that. So we're not like big birthday celebrators in our family. Like it's like family birthdays. We never did like the big birthday celebrations, but like I had one birthday that it was, like my friends still talk about it every once in a while. But like I think we went, oh no, we didn't go anywhere. We made homemade pizzas.
Oh, that's fair.
And we tie-dyed stuff.
I like the pizza.
We tie-dyed shirts.
Wow.
I was 27. No, I'm kidding.
Okay.
No, this was my
I think you might have gotten the wrong birthday.
No, I think this was maybe 12.
Okay.
12 or I think it was 12.
Yeah.
And then we had rented 2 movies that I don't think I was technically allowed to watch. It was Night at the Roxbury and Superstar. You know what I'm talking about? Those were the 2 movies that we watched.
On a kick and punch.
And I don't think that my parents knew what they were. And so we watched them and I was like, I don't think I'm supposed to be allowed to watch these.
Isn't it amazing? Like the click of the DVD case just brings back all that memory.
It does.
We were at a bookstore the other day and I was flipping through like DVDs and I was like, these are good.
Yeah.
These are great.
Yeah. So as we moved, I have 3 like bins of DVDs and Josh was like, can we just get rid of these? And I immediately was like, no, we're not getting rid of those. And he was like, why?
Because you need to go see my therapist.
And I was like, these are like my teen years.
Oh man,
this is what I spent my time.
And the box behind it, if it wasn't there, like and you're like, all your friends. I was getting super nostalgic the other day because you're talking about like your birthday and you guys went and rented movies. Flowing through the doors, and I know you worked at Blockbuster, but flowing through the doors of a movie store, just hoping
and the smell.
That the movie was there, and
if it wasn't like somebody drops off, like you take your time.
Yeah, and you're like waiting for like that, and then like somebody comes in, you're like, hey, is that it? And they're like, yeah. And if you got a movie that wasn't there when you first got there, and then somebody brought it back, you're like, oh, it's happening.
Yep, yeah. We used to have a really small rental place here in town.
Take me back.
And I think that's where we got them.
There's something about delayed gratification that's so good.
Yes.
Where it's like sometimes I think in this world you shouldn't be able to get everything that you want.
Oh, absolutely not.
I love it. Don't get me wrong. I love being able to have everything at my
I don't want to go back.
Yeah. But there's something to be said of like I remember even driving to the movie store and like I can see it in my head, pulling in, getting out and being like, oh, it smelled a certain way. And you're like, this is going to be great because all my friends tonight, we're going to gather around.
We're going to get the movie.
We're going to get the movie and we're going to sit there and chill because it's Kim's birthday tonight. And that's what we're doing. We're hanging out. Like
I remember another birthday where like we watched Godzilla. It wasn't my birthday.
Yeah.
But one
like
of the
a friend's
girls,
birthday?
Yeah, it was a friend's birthday. There was always a movie. I remember another one where we watched Titanic and gave each other like tattoos with gel pens. Arms and legs.
Those were a thing.
I know. It was a whole moment. So, but that was probably like, that was one of my very solid memory birthdays. Yeah. Because the other ones, like I said, we didn't really celebrate birthdays. And even now, like with Miles and Owen, so Miles is much more social than Owen is.
Yeah.
So when Miles turned 7, he had 10 friends. 10 friends? Yeah. And we took them all to Sky Zone.
Nice. Just let him rip.
It was like, I told Josh, I go, this is like one of the 2 big parties that he's going to have because we're not going to do this every year. I don't know how anybody does it every single year. How do you people do it? If you are somebody who has a giant birthday for your child every single year.
We didn't. We had like milestones. I can't remember the actual dates, but it's like, this is the year you get a party.
Yeah. So we have like, we did like for Miles, it was like 7 years old. And then I told Josh probably like 12 we'll do another big party.
Mm-hmm.
But then after that, it's kind of like just invite like 4 friends over.
Yeah.
We'll bring pizzas and like.
Wouldn't that be a great service? Like, you know how everything now is like monthly and yearly, like you buy things annually.
Yeah.
You never like buy things like just once. What if there was like a person you're like, hey, your whole job is to plan my kid's birthday this year?
I'm sure that there are.
Oh, I bet they exist.
There has to be.
They do.
Have you seen pictures of like people's birthday parties in like California?
But like, hey man, we've had
Wild.
Peter for 12 years and he has planned every single one of our kids' birthday. And he takes care of all of it. He does
Yeah.
like all the pictures.
I'm
and
sure that is a service in big cities.
Oh, I can
There's
only imagine.
no-
You know, rich people be like, here, I don't have
You
time.
need to go with Pablo because he's the one who always gets the things that say that
Franck.
the stores are out. Like, yeah, like
From
Franck is our favorite.
Of course.
What was your like best birthday that you can remember?
My best, man, I don't know. Bethany threw me a surprise party once. See, like, and I wasn't like a huge fan. I don't like that, like, because then I feel like
surprises.
Well, then I feel like I have to like, I'm like, oh, you're here, and oh, you're here, and it's
Yeah,
like, it's
you
like
have to
then
be
I feel
on.
torn. Yeah. So I would say the best birthday was not mine. It was Bethany's.
Bethany's was fun.
Her 40th birthday
Yeah.
was fantastic. It was
was a
so
fun birthday.
stinking fun.
Yeah.
Because it was a surprise. You guys were a part of the band.
Yep.
Like, it was at a facility that was just the right size.
It
The weather
was.
was gorgeous.
Yeah, it was perfect.
I mean, that is like that even sends chills down my spine thinking
Yeah.
about it. It was so fun.
It was a really good day.
Everybody was in a super good mood.
Yeah.
She had no idea.
She was so surprised.
Yeah. She
was a
like,
good birthday
and
party.
it took a year to plan.
Really? It took a whole year?
It took a
Wow.
full year to
Look
plan.
at you go. That's
Yep.
beautiful.
Yep.
I don't know how I would react with like surprise birthdays.
I think that's why it was so good, was because it took so long.
Yeah.
Like the longer something
It
takes,
takes
I think
delayed
there's
gratification,
It's so
man.
true. Yeah,
there
yeah,
it
yeah.
is. There it is.
Personally wise, like I can't think of like a birthday where I was like, this is great.
Yeah.
See, so this is my grease. All right, I'm gonna throw this down. I can't stand my birthday.
Why?
Just the past couple of years, I've kind of like embraced it a little bit more. It's so okay. So here we go.
this is the therapy session, guys. Roll on my sleeve.
Here we go. So I love people,
Mm-hmm.
like, and I'm with them a lot, and I know that people care, and I know that people want to express that.
Yeah.
But if you do not wish me any well all year long, and all of a sudden out of left
Yes.
field, you happy birthday, Jordan.
Yeah.
And it's like, dude, like we don't even talk.
People come out of the woodwork to say happy birthday too.
You just hit my button right there because I just got furious because that infuriates me. And if you're my friend, here's the deal: if you're my friend and we talk, by all means, text me, call me,
Yeah.
happy birthday, bro.
Yeah.
Like, or whatever. But if we're not like if we don't
If
talk
we
normally
met in a bathroom in the 1900s, then we're not friends. So-
right? Like I don't understand. And so all I'm doing all day long is answering my phone with, and some people, Bethany has said this to me a couple of years. She's like, just don't answer it. I'm like, oh, so wait until tomorrow? Like, what am I going to do?
You could thumbs up or like okay it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
the
she's like, Jordan, people care about you. And I'm like, I know. But it would be nice to know 364 days
It's just
out
the
of
same
year.
thing as Mother's Day. Like our Mother's Day episode,
Amen.
that we had a couple of
Amen.
weeks ago. We were just talking about the exact same thing. Like
Every day's Mother's Day.
Yeah, every day is Mother's Day. Every
Yep.
day, like show your appreciation outside of the one day you're supposed to.
Kimberly, it infuriates me. Like here's the deal. Like I love it and hate it at the same time.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
like, oh, that was really nice.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden it's like, wait, hold on a second. I just had to take time out of my day
Yeah.
to like acknowledge. And I'm like, there are some times with people I want to be like, hey, I exist outside of today.
Yeah, do you ever get the texts from numbers that are not in your phone?
Oh yeah.
And I'm like, I am
Hey,
a
dude.
master at like responding because I have people who will be like, how have you been? Like they'll ask questions like, how's the new house? And I'm like, I don't
even know you.
Who you are.
I don't know who you are. I don't know how you got my number. Like this is just wild.
So the question is, do you respond with like a thanks? Or
No,
do
I'm
you
too
respond
nice. I'm
with,
way
like, a
too
full-on
nice.
Conversation.
Oh, thanks, man. Really appreciate that.
I get totally engaged in a
This is too transparent right now. We are way too transparent. That's what but it's true. Like, and I get it. Like, and
this might be the most like ramped up I have ever seen you.
Like, I'm excited that you care. I am. But at the same time, the other side of me is like, why can we not talk care
about me on other
Exactly. Am I not wrong? Like, is that wrong?
No, it's
oh
not.
My goodness.
So I like to play this game. Like, a lot of people don't know when my birthday is. Only a handful.
I took it off. Okay, here's the deal. I took off my birthday from Facebook 1 year. I was so depressed because I was like, nobody said, like I think maybe 3 people hit me up on my birthday. And I was like, nope, this has got to go back. So even though I'm completely angry about it, I'm like, fine, whatever. I need some sort of like
Jordan just sitting in the corner, like arms crossed across his chest, just like nobody said happy birthday to me today.
Betty's like, well, nobody knows it's your birthday. I'm like, ah!
That's hilarious. So I like this game.
Hot in here.
I play this game where like not a lot of people know when my birthday is, just because I'm like, I want to know. I want to know how much digging. I'm not telling anyone.
I'll find out. I don't care.
I can tell you that it isn't a cold month.
Oh, well, that makes it even better.
You actually told me happy birthday on my birthday.
There it is.
But you knew. And so, but like, here's my thing also. Okay, listen, I need people to understand this.
Changing gears.
No. We're still on the same topic. Okay.
There's a lot of pounding on tables right now. Oh my goodness.
Okay, so this is a grease of mine. I don't like that it is almost like a we're not friends if I don't say happy birthday to you. You know what I mean?
That's the other side, right?
I am
like,
not,
hey man, how could you forget my birthday?
Yes. And it's like, I am not good with dates. Mm-hmm. And I tell that to almost every single person that I meet because I'm trying to let you know, I'm trying to let you know I will not remember your birthday.
Yeah.
It is not because I don't care about you.
It's just not going to happen.
It's just because, like, I've been married. My anniversary is coming up this week. 13 years.
Yeah.
I've been with him for 19 years. Guess what?
Almost 2 decades.
Kimberly still struggles remembering when her own husband's birthday is.
You're
like,
a dude.
I just am not somebody who remembers dates. Like, I constantly am like, Josh, is your birthday the 28th or the 29th? And he's like, seriously? And I'm like,
just tell me, bro. Just tell me.
But in my head, his birthday has always been October 28th.
Here's how you combat this whole thing. Either say it before or after the date. Like, it is so true. Because I would rather you be early and be like, hey, man, hope Wednesday's great for you. Bro.
Yeah.
That is so great.
Yeah. I just, like, I won't remember it. So I've been putting them in my phone. But, like, my nephews... I think this is the first year that I have actually been able to like text them like a happy birthday.
I think birthdays are around just so people don't off themselves.
Hold me down. I'm 6 feet from it.
I mean, for real. Like, why else? Like, you need one day out of the year so people will recognize that you're alive. And so you're not like completely depressed.
Wellness check.
Yeah, it's your wellness check. That's true.
That's hilarious.
It is true. That's your wellness check. Hey man, you still alive? It's your birthday.
So what I've been doing lately is anytime that crazy. I find out that it is somebody's birthday, I've been putting it into the calendar and putting it on a year reminder.
Okay.
So every year it reminds me because I'm just like not good. And it's not because I don't care. It is like I don't remember dates.
That's why I love Facebook.
All.
Facebook always tells me with somebody's birthday. But here's the deal. Okay.
I don't want to be the person on Facebook. Like I get lost in the noise.
I'll send people like birthdays from because it is. But I will only send you a happy birthday text or message or whatever the case is. Only if we talk. There are people who I have as friends on Facebook. We never talk.
Yeah.
For me to send you a message, you'd be like, what in the world?
Yes.
Like, I just sent a message today to my neighbor. We don't talk a whole lot, but guess what? They're my neighbor.
What is the statute of limitations for that?
For talking?
So, like, okay, so pretend like it's somebody who you were friends in high school.
Yeah.
But you're in your 40s now. High school's been long gone.
Yeah.
But you knew them. Like you guys sat at lunch together.
Exes are out automatically.
Well, yeah, absolutely.
like that's out.
But just like your friends, like your buddy.
Yeah, so I'm like weeding them out. Like so that's out. Two, if we were either junior high school, or even college, because I've been out of college for this long too. If we were there and we have not talked since then, you're out.
Yeah.
Like that's, even if I saw you at like, let's say, reunion, like even if I saw it, like.
Yeah, I have a couple people that like I very much enjoyed in high school, and so if I see that it's their birthday, I don't like put it in my phone.
Right.
But if I see it's their birthday, I'm like, oh, hey, happy birthday. I have a couple people that it's like lodged in my brain. But I had a really good friend that her birthday was in June, and it was really close to my brother's birthday. And so every single June, I remember her birthday, but we haven't talked in forever.
That's fair. I have started actually like there's levels to this. And I hope people don't get offended, but they shouldn't. Like whatever.
Are you
I'm
tier
sure
number
somebody
one?
is gonna
Tier number two?
kind of like first would be like, hey, if you and I are acquaintances or whatever, I'll probably text you.
Yeah.
Or if we're in proximity.
Yeah.
If you're somebody who's like more than that, I'll probably write you a handwritten card.
Look at that.
Like I've been getting into that more and
With
more.
your typewriter.
Yeah, so I have one like sitting right here. Like this is for
That I
a
was
friend of mine.
curious. That's a very jazzy envelope.
Yeah, so like I've started like actually that's just a thank you letter.
Oh.
Like and then behind you on the floor, those 4 gifts are actually birthday presents.
Are they bombs?
No,
Can I say that?
they look like they're in green ammo cases, but
They do
like,
look like it.
I've actually been giving because here's what I've started to learn. It's not the again, this goes back to delayed gratification. It's not the gift, because I always used to think it was the gift. Like it's if somebody took time, like this is why I like my typewriter. If somebody took time to actually like write down something to me, and I'm like, you thought about me for over 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Like that's huge. That's absolutely huge. So I've started to do that for like people who are in like really high levels of leadership here at the church. Like those people I usually like try to do something, that's a little bit above and beyond. Or like a card, like a handwritten card. Man, there's something about like a handwritten letter.
Yeah.
That's just so good.
I am a handwriter, like through and through. I take notes on paper still.
That's why I use my typewriter, because my handwriting is really terrible. But like, at least with a typewriter, you're like, oh, he went through the process, or whatever.
Yeah, I write everything down. When I'm like planning menus, it goes on paper first. I don't know why. There's some like block with me where I can't do anything online first, like on the computer.
Yeah.
I have to write it down.
I also love like the errors that people make, like because you could tell like that was an error, but it should be there. Like that's so good.
Yeah.
Like I'm all into stuff right now. I got stamps and like all that fun stuff.
Look at you getting a stationery.
Man. I love it. I like because and here's where this kind of started for me.
Do you have wax melts?
I do.
What? Look at you go. That's amazing.
Here's where it started for me was I could not think of the last time outside my grandma, somebody who has taken time to write like an actual like card or even a whole page to me. Like those things I have either in my Bible or I have like in my keepsake. I was watching a creator the other day, and he was talking about how he sends thank yous to people. And he's like, but I send thank yous. He's like, nobody that he knows has thrown out that thank you card. He's done it that well of a job.
Really?
Because they're like, I can't throw this out. Like this is too good.
Yeah.
That's my standard. Like I would love to give somebody something where they're like, I can't throw this out.
That's nice.
But
I'm not a sentimental person. So
I'm not sentimental.
If you give me something.
But that's kind of my grease with birthdays now, is because birthdays have gotten to a point where everything's so disposable.
Yeah, that's true.
I read a post the other day, and this guy said, it took me 25 years to realize that pictures at Christmas are not, the focal point of pictures at Christmas are not the presents.
It never is. No.
I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah, no.
Like, I was like, it's the people in the picture.
It's the people.
And
it could be like, do you remember when they were opening that? But it's never the actual gift.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, grandma was alive then. Grandpa was alive then. I would say the same thing is true for birthdays. Like, same thing is true for photos. Like, there's some times where, you'll hear somebody be like, I just don't look, this isn't a good day for me or whatever. And it's like, dude, it's not about you. It's about the people who are around you in this moment in time.
Yeah.
And, oh man, I don't know. Like, that's a big...
Yeah, I like you say that, and I'm like, yeah, I wish I probably should have saved them, but my problem is like I never have like a spot to put anything.
It's true.
And so like
we don't save anything anymore either.
Yeah, we don't save. Like we had when we moved into our house, we found a 1974 water softener booklet that looked like it was brand new. Would have thought
you should sell it on eBay. It's probably worth like $25.
But like we don't save things like how like grandma used to. I don't know how they kept things so pristine and wonderful.
Do you have any graces about birthdays? Or are we just gonna rag on them?
We might just do graces. Because so I'm just not like I am not somebody who is going to do the grand thing. Like yes, I might, but also like I don't
I might.
If I do it, if I do something grand, it's like I got really excited like 2 days ago, and this was planned all within 2 days because like otherwise I'm not going to really like plan out this huge thing that I'm going to get you, like because to me, if I'm going to get you something, then I'm just going to get it for you on that day and instead of like your birthday. Like I thought of you here, I didn't want to save it for your birthday. Now, do
you cook for people? Like I feel like that would be like a huge like, hey, it's your birthday.
I think no, because I think that everybody wants to go out to eat. Like nobody thinks to just do. My plan is eventually in my house we have a big backyard, and we have when we were cleaning out the basement, we have like the dude saved a ton of stuff, and we have this gigantic table.
Okay.
That it will span the length of our yard. Probably not, but in my head it's big, and I'm not great with measurements, so please don't.
Yeah.
It's not going to fit in my yard. But, and then we found some scrap wood. So I'm going to make another couple of tables. So my eventual plan is to kind of be like, hey, it's your birthday coming up. Come over. Let's invite some people and I'll cook, and we'll just kind of hang out.
Well, it's kind of like if you're a plumber, you don't want to do plumbing on,
Yeah.
like the day off.
Yeah.
So I feel like it'd be kind of like the same.
Kind of, but I truly love cooking. So
yes, but no.
I think though a lot of people don't think to just cook things at home anymore.
Sure.
I think somehow there has become a culture of like, let's go out to eat for your birthday because it's special. Everybody, I feel like back in the 90s, like going out to eat was like, it's a big event.
Oh yeah.
And now there's restaurants all over the place,
yeah.
and you can have them at the ready. Everybody kind of has, not everybody, but like,
there were special places though, like for example,
Pizza Hut.
I'm glad you said that because I'm gonna so Bethany and the girls were in her hometown the other day, and they in that town they still do the Pizza Hut buffet.
Yeah.
And Bethany was like, the girls have never been there, Jordan, and I was like, what do you mean? And they're like, well, we don't do buffets a whole lot. They're not really kind of around. And so my youngest was like, you're telling me I can get any pizza I want and as much pizza as I want. Yes.
Yeah.
You can do that.
And so like Pizza Hut was like the place that
and
you
afterwards
go for
we're going to Family Video.
Yes. But like I remember going to Pizza Hut and like thinking that it was a fancy thing, but now it's kind of downplayed because our parents were the kids who were going out to fancy Pizza Hut.
Yeah.
So our parents, when they became parents, kind of made it, I'm not saying they ruined it for us, but like they kind of did. And so now it's interesting to watch because now we're kind of seeing this like backtrack of like, no, what's special is like, it's not going out to eat. It's just spending the time with the people that you love.
100%.
And so I'm somebody who was like, no, let's just come over to the house. Like the other day I invited people over. I called it Croquesadilla night because I have a croquet set and I was making quesadillas.
It's so fun though.
Croquesadilla night.
Yeah, 100%.
They couldn't come. I was like, I know. She was like, that sounds like such a blast. And I was like, doesn't it? Like low key. Maybe make some guac. Like it's nothing crazy. But people think when they're cooking for somebody that it needs to be this like big luxurious event. And it's like, no, it's just come over. Just come over for your birthday.
I think it's not the only one. I'm sure I have other graces, but like this is the time where everybody gathers.
Yeah.
Like, it's like that once a year thing where you're like, okay, you know, like, again, it goes back to the photo. Like, the present is not the focal point of the photo, even though it's in the center. The same is true. Like, it's not necessarily the person. And I'm learning this the older I get too. The same is true with graduation open houses and stuff like that. Like, this is a divine appointment that you have to interact with other humans and be, you know, with other people and realize that there's more happening here than just yourself.
Yeah. And there's some kind of like, I don't know, there's something to be said about like what's the word I'm trying to use? Like the mundane birthday party.
Yeah,
because like, I think a lot of people like, they just think, my family's coming over. But like my grandma, every single year, her favorite cake was a yellow butter cake with chocolate frosting.
Sure.
We don't have yellow butter cake and chocolate frosting outside of her birthday. We still have yellow butter cake and chocolate frosting on her birthday, even though she has passed away. But like during those birthdays, we never thought like, oh, this is going to be a thing. That reminds us of grandma. But now that grandma's gone, on her birthday, we have her cake. And it's like, oh, yeah, I remember that. Like, I remember this.
And they're so fleeting too. Like, I mean, Bethany and I were sitting and we were eating the other day, and you know, we were just talking about your kids are way younger than ours, and you know, we were just saying like, I didn't realize that I'm raising somebody to never have them around again.
Yeah,
you know, like it is like parenting's very much like that, where it's like, hey, like after a certain birthday, it does kind of stop becoming about like the family gathering and us and stuff like that, and it becomes more about like your world. Like it's not necessarily becomes about you. It just
your people.
Yeah, it's just way different. And I think every birthday has like a season in it, and you kind of like, oh, this is the season that we're in here. This is what's happening and transpiring. So when you ask me like what my favorite birthday is, I'm like, man, I think the reason why I didn't like my birthday for a whole lot was just because I just don't know if I got it. You know, I just don't know if I like understood that this is what this is about. I could probably say the same thing if you're still listening with what I said about like when somebody sends a text message or, you know, or whatever, in this weird way, it's really not about me. You know, like I think there's something to be said about this person saying like, hey, I'm alive too. Yeah. You know, like we're both living in this same thing. I saw a quote the other day. It said, in 100 years, 7 billion people will be dead. And you're one of them.
That's wild.
And I was like, but that's so true, you know? So it's like, I think like there is these birthdays, Mother's Day, Father's Day, all of that stuff reminds us of the fact that like we lived together, you know, in the same time period. And not only did we live on the same planet, but in the same proximity to each other. And so, hey, just wanted to tell you, like, congrats on another trip around the sun, which is weird because that is said more and more. Like, you didn't take a trip around the sun.
Is it?
The world did.
Not many people tell me happy birthday because they don't know when my birthday is.
It's over now. I'm going to make a huge deal out of it. I'll put a banner. We're a church on a highway. It's easy.
We have a bridge right next to us.
Your phone number and text Kim happy birthday is coming this year. Actually, I think that'd be the greatest birthday present I could give to you. I'm going to have to remember that. Can you imagine?
I'd be like, Jordan.
I had a GoFundMe for a billboard that says, this is my friend Kim. Here's her number. Text her happy birthday.
Airplane, with the banner, driving around. No, what would happen is like I'd have all these people texting me happy birthday, but then I'd continue the conversation. So what would happen?
You'd be on your phone all day long.
Conversation with so many people, thinking that I know them, and I'm like, I don't know who these people are.
Jordan, you gave me the best birthday present ever. I made 75 new friends. It's crazy.
I wonder how many people would do that.
That is a great birthday present for you. My mind is just running right now. I'm like, oh yeah, we could totally do that.
Oh my goodness!
I just have to get your husband's approval. Be like, hey, do you mind if I share with the world your wife's phone number?
He'd be like, well, I don't care.
I don't care, whatever. Actually, I'll text her too. Thanks for the reminder.
No, Josh is pretty good about dates, actually. He's far better at it than I am.
Any other Greases or Graces? I'll give you either or.
Birthdays just aren't as exciting.
It's not. It's
like
they're not.
I had the most adult birthday. on my birthday this year.
Oh, really?
Because I went to meetings.
Well, you're a mama too.
Yeah. So it was like my kids were like, I don't care. Where's my breakfast? But then like I had a meeting the entire day. The entire day. And it was like people that I work with. So I wasn't going to be like, hey, it's my birthday.
Unless it's Sunday, I take my birthday off. Like I've been doing that for almost a decade now.
Yeah.
Like I legitimately do, this is going to sound so bad, I do whatever I want. Mm-hmm. Like I'll work out that day. I try to just like be like, hey, this is you, Jordan. You do your thing.
Yeah. I'm not there yet.
It's okay. You got a couple years.
But I had somebody who asked me a really interesting question, a set of 3 questions that I'll ask you on your birthday. But the questions were, what was your favorite memory of this year?
Okay.
What is one thing you learned this year?
That's good.
And what is the best thing you ate this year?
Ooh.
And he asked me, and like I've never been asked a set of questions like that before.
Yeah.
And I was like,
like, I'll get back to you.
And he was like, no, I asked that. He goes, I asked that because he found out somebody had mentioned at the end of the party, they were like, is it your birthday?
That's good.
And then everybody sang me happy birthday. And I was, what do you do when people sing you happy birthday?
You just stand there. It's weird.
I never know what to do with myself.
I have a friend of mine, and they love it.
They sing?
No. They love when, so I don't even know how we got, I think it was their birthday or whatever. And they stood there, and I like looked at Bethany. I'm like, look at how joyful they are. And I asked them after it was over. I said, why were you so happy? They're like, that's the best present ever, that somebody could sing you happy birthday. They sing to you happy birthday, and they smile from like ear to ear, and they were like, thank you so much. And I was like, I've never seen anybody get that much joy out of their birthday. Yeah.
They sang me. So here's my thing.
I sing along.
My family.
Like, happy birthday to.
So my family does not sing the traditional happy birthday song.
What do they do?
We sing a different happy birthday song. I'll sing it in just a second. But my mom.
Your birthday. Your birthday. Little guy playing the little.
So my mom is always like, everybody always sings happy birthday. Like it is the saddest event.
It is.
In somebody's life. And she's like, it's happy. So she tries to get people to sing like the normal happy birthday, like all peppy.
Happy birthday to you.
But like nobody ever does it. And so she's like, it's a celebration, guys.
So how do you sing it?
So we sing a happy birthday to you, a happy birthday to you. May you feel Jesus near every day of the year. A happy birthday to you, a happy birthday to you. Have the best year that you've ever had.
Okay,
and that's how
great,
we sing it.
But you leave everybody out just to sit there and like watch it.
So I didn't realize that like nobody else knows that song.
No.
And
never heard it before in my life.
So I don't know where it came from, and it's a lot peppier. And so like to me, I too am like, but why is everybody so sad? Like
that is true. It is kind of somber.
We sing like a happy birthday to you, and like it's clapping, and we don't do like the Stevie Wonder like happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Have you seen that guy with the little cajon? Like, your birthday?
No.
Your birthday. You ever seen that guy?
No.
Oh, it's so great.
Oh man. So anyways, yeah, I'm not a big like, it's just another day. Sure. Show appreciation for that person on the other days.
What do you want to know, Kimberly?
I want to know, what is your favorite birthday cake?
Oh.
Yeah.
You did the ice cream cake?
Ew.
Ow.
No.
Ow.
My brother loves ice cream cake, and so every year he gets it, and every year I'm like, this is trash. I can't stand.
Who does it? Is it Justin Timberlake?
Ow. Him and Jimmy Fallon.
Ow.
Yeah. He knows. But I like chocolate cake, and he does not like chocolate cake.
Frosting? No frosting.
For me?
Yeah.
Frosting.
Homemade?
Not a ton of frosting.
Or store-bought?
Homemade.
Oh.
I like homemade cakes. Duh.
Pre-made or somebody actually homemade it?
So as I've kind of grown, I like the homemade.
Okay.
But nobody in my family is gonna really do that.
I very rarely eat cake, so if like there's cake, I'm like, can you just give me a watermelon or something?
You'd love watermelon.
Shove a couple of candles in a watermelon and sing me your little happy birthday song, and I'm good.
So my like all-time favorite cake is like this short cake that has this like very light whipped cream.
You like
on
cheesecake?
Love cheesecake.
Love cheesecake.
But I like the fresh fruit. And so I like strawberries on top of it.
That's fair.
And so, but like,
I love how you exhaled on that. Strawberries.
So good. I'm like thinking about that cake. I'm like, oh, I know I need to make that this weekend.
Oh my goodness. I love that so much.
So, my family normally makes Texas sheet cake.
You're getting older when you like, hey, Rob, you want a piece of chicken? I love chicken. You can tell somebody really loves something when they exhale on the thing. Like, hey man, we got you a birthday cake. I got you a birthday cake? Yeah, what kind of cake? We got you the homemade cake. Oh yeah, what about frosting? Get you a homemade frosting. Yeah, I got a homemade frosting. Yeah. It's the end to everything. Hey man, do you like that movie? With the movie we saw today? Theater? Yeah.
That's a good movie. Now I'm hot. It's hot in here. Anyway, so I want to know, what's your favorite birthday cake? Guys, it is the end of our week today. We're done.
This podcast. Oh my goodness. I'm not going to be able to unhear that.
Oh man.
This is so true. People do it with everything.
Yep, it's true.
Hey, they like Philippians 2:13.
I love Philippians. It's my favorite book.
What do I want to hear?
What do you want
to
hear?
I think the answers to all three of your questions would be fair.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think that would be good.
Just to reiterate, what was the best memory of your year?
Yep.
What did you learn? Mm-hmm. And what was the best thing you ate this year?
I would say, on top of that, what is one thing that people do for your birthday that you love, and one thing that people do for your birthday that you just detest? Like,
yeah. Are you good at remembering dates?
Yeah.
Or do you have to put them in your
phone? Or are they in
like
your
me?
phone? Yeah, it's a hard life, man. All right, well,
anyways.
Hey, don't forget to share your thoughts with us. We want to hear from you guys. If you have stories, questions, or even suggestions on future topics, hey, you can drop us a line. You can talk to us in person.
You could.
You could text us if you know our number.
I'm not gonna give it out. Jordan will on my birthday.
I'm never give it out.
Make sure you drive
Don't
by
worry.
my church.
In a few months, you'll see it. But rate, comment, subscribe, regardless of the platform that you're on. Share it with your friends and family, and maybe even a stranger. Why not? Throw it in there. Yeah. I say, hey, it's my birthday. I listened to Grease and Grace today.
Yeah. Or give a birthday person the gift.
A birthday
Grease.
person?
Give them the. Give them the gift of Grease and Grace.
You could do that too as well. Or you can email us at greaseandgracepod@gmail.com. Until next time.
Happy birthday to you!